Rock 92.7, welcome back to another episode of Mahayla's Music Moment. I am here today with Knife Party, a local Corpus Christi Deftones Tribute band. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Before we get started, let's go ahead and introduce yourselves to everybody, and then also what instrument you play.
Alrighty. Hi, this is Woody. I play guitar and backup vocals.
Hector, I do lead vocals and guitar.
John, I play drums for Knife Party, and nice to meet you, Mahayla, and thank you for having us, 92.7.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. So I wanted to take it back from the very, very beginning. How did you guys all come together to form this band?
We've all known each other for years. The tribute/cover thing is pretty new for us. We've done original stuff, I think, since we were kids. Me and Woody were in a band for years in our late teens and early 20s, and me and Luna were in a band for years in our late 20s and early 30s.
Up until now.
Yeah. Original, heavier metal stuff. Mm-hmm. And like I said, this tribute thing is pretty new, but
I'd say it's about 5 years new.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing it for about 5 years.
I was actually going to ask you, what made you guys choose Deftones? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great, and we play the heck out of them on Rock 92.7.
Yeah.
But out of all the bands in the world, why Deftones?
Actually, our bass player Frank is the one that started it, and he's not here right now.
He lives in New Brownsville. So,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He started it. Him and the drummer and guitar player at the time recruited me, and that was the first iteration of Knife Party. He was really into the tribute scene at the time. He was actually living in Plano, Texas. He lives in New Braunfels right now, but he was living in Plano, Texas, up in Dallas, and the tribute scene was just on fire at the time. And he was like, man, I want to... He kind of wanted to come back to Corpus, more often and visit, all his friends are down here. And he's like, well, if I can go down, every so often, a couple times a month and visit my friends and maybe get something together and start a tribute band. He's like, we can kind of, jump on this, scene. It's doing really good right now. So
I've really noticed that because I am from Houston, and we don't have that in Houston, really. I mean, I'm sure there are tribute bands, but since I moved here, I've noticed a lot more tribute bands, and people love it.
They're eating it up.
I did want to ask, Knife Party is one of Deftones' songs from the White Pony album, which I noticed one of your old logos or your original logo was the White Pony, right?
Right.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. But was there a reason that you chose Knife Party? I mean, not I don't know, Cherry Waves or
It's
Around the Fur or something. I don't know. I
guess it's one of those songs it wasn't a radio hit. It's more of a deep cut. So us as true fans, it's the song to go with.
Yeah, because I noticed that too. It's right now on Spotify, it's not even the top 10, which is surprising. Honestly, it's a really good song.
But, very unique for a tribute band name. It's Knife Party. You always kind of want to go with that deep cut type deal, and kind of separate yourself from the rest.
A little provocative as well, kind of with the name there.
Yeah, exactly. There's that element too, for sure.
For sure, yeah, for sure. It's definitely unique because I was thinking about that actually this morning. There are so many bands that just have terrible names.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I love them, but I'm sorry. Red Hot Chili Peppers is not a good name for a band. But anyways.
The Arctic Monkeys. No,
Let's just name drop all the bands that we don't like. Just kidding.
They can make it up to us by handing us their royalty money, so we'll gladly accept.
You mentioned you have a show at Brewster Street.
Yes, we do.
On October 29th. And you're going to be performing with Learn to Swim, which is a Tool tribute band.
Yes, they are, yes.
So what can fans expect from the show?
I'm going to expect a lot of energy. It's Halloween. It's Dia de los Muertos weekend. We're ready for Corpus Christi to come out and just have a great time. One thing that we definitely pride ourselves on is being a very energetic Deftones tribute band. Put a lot of our 40-year-old plus bodies through a lot of heck to try to make the stage show definitely worth it, definitely engaging with the crowd. So they can expect a lot of energy, a lot of engagement, a lot of songs from kind of the breadth of the entire Deftones catalog. We try to take little segments of as many albums as we can and try to represent those as best as possible on stage. And so far, audiences from across the state and even in other states have really resonated towards the way we bring these songs to the stage.
Yeah. It's very hard to put up a set list from the Deftones because there's so many songs.
Right. Yeah. So many different songs, so many different albums.
Good amount of albums.
Yes. And I feel like as a tribute band, you almost have the freedom to just, throw in some random Deftones song that they don't even play anymore.
Rats. You never really hear, there's just so many.
Yeah. There's cuts that resonate with us, and you should see us when we're actually trying to put together a set list. It can be an argument because there's some we're just so bought into. If this needs to be, this is going to be fire, y'all. Yeah.
And then the set list is like 10 hours long.
Yes. Yeah.
We always have to edit down for sure.
Yeah. But if it needed to be and somebody needed us to play for 3 or 4 hours, we could do it. I mean, we've pretty much practiced, like Matt was saying, we take it really seriously and try to jot the songs down to a T. And I'd say we have about 3 or 4 hours worth of Deftones material on YouTube.
Pretty much, about that much.
Yeah, that's awesome. I did want to ask, when fans come to your shows, like the one at Brewster Street, can they request their favorite Deftones song?
We've never actually had that situation pop up. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's pretty enthralled with like the set. I mean, they're pretty like happy with what we're playing most of the time, from just like looking out and seeing everybody jam out and being engaged while we're playing the set. But if somebody were to say something like towards the end or whatever, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've never shot down or anything.
What's been happening is people typically come up to us afterwards and let us know that, hey, we really enjoyed the show, but what about this song? Do you guys play this song? Like, yes, we do, or we don't yet. Mm-hmm. But like we try to change the set every time. So if you didn't see it that time, just come back and you will see it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of the things we do is like check out like streaming trends and stuff like that to see basically what people are really vibing with Deftones, and it will always surprise us whenever we get there. It's like, why didn't you play this one song? It's like, where's Bloody Caves? You know what? I learned that song just for you.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm going to stand out there. I'm going to have a poster with what song. I'm going to have a poster with what song I want. Okay.
There you go.
Gotcha.
That's how you'll take requests now. I also assume that there are some big plans for Knife Party. So can you share with us?
In November, we will be hitting up the Rio Grande Valley in Weslaco. We're doing a pretty big tribute fest down there. There is tributes to Nirvana, System of a Down, No Doubt.
Like 10 bands, tribute bands.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's going to be like a whole festival?
Yeah. Like a whole tribute fest. And it's a pretty broad range of different tributes. As soon as we're done with this show at Brewster Street, we'll be promoting that one pretty hard. People from Corpus should go check it out, man. Honestly, it's not much of a drive, a couple hours, to go see a really cool show.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. We've actually just brought on a new booking manager that's helping really expand our reach across Texas. And so we do have some other stuff planned for 2023 that we not really ready to announce yet, but just trust we'll be bouncing across stages all across the state.
Beyond.
And beyond. Yeah.
Yes.
So
that sounds awesome. Before we wrap up, was there anything else that you guys wanted to say?
I just want to preemptively thank everybody that shows up to the show here. I know there's been another Deftones tribute band that kind of comes through every once in a while, and we really want to show the Corpus crowd what they have in their hometown backyard, really bring the ruckus for them. So we preemptively appreciate everybody that comes in and shows support, and look forward to hitting the stage, shaking hands, and shaking babies, kissing babies, whatever that phrase is.
Yeah,
don't shake babies.
I think it's kissing babies.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else?
I'm just grateful for this opportunity, Mahayla. This is awesome. This is a great experience. I've never done this before, so maybe we can do this again.
Yes.
Look forward to it. And everybody show out October 29th, Brewster Street. We're playing with the great Tool tribute band called Learn to Swim, as Mahayla mentioned earlier, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
And to drop the socials thing, you can find us pretty much across everything at Knife Party. Exactly how it's spelled.
Without
exactly
no,
how it's spelled.
without
Without
the
an
A.
A. Without an
So
A.
Knife.
Just the way Deftones spells it on the track listing.
Yes.
Yes.
If you remember CDs.
P-R-T-Y.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Also, we got to mention this. Not all musicians locally are too thrilled about the whole tribute band thing, or sometimes even fans are. We do original music, like I said earlier. Me and Luna here are in a pretty heavy band called Conscientious that we got some music about to drop. Me and Woody are doing Ill Adjusted, which is a old school crossover hardcore band. And myself and our keyboardist Ed, newest member of the band, we also are in a band together called One Eye. We still get our original music kicks in where we can, but definitely glad for everybody that comes out to any of the shows and shows their support. Just support live music regardless of whether it's a cover band or whether it's an original band. Just get out there and show support to the scene. That's important.
Yes, for sure. So you can catch Knife Party at Brewster Street downtown on October 29th. Tickets are on sale now at brewsterstreet.net. Thank you so much, Knife Party, for joining us, and thank you to all our listeners out there who tuned in to Mahayla's Music Moment. Until next time, keep on rocking.
Later.